Hello people, it's your boy Osman back again with another video. This time it's the Premier League roundup, talking about the top 6 teams and obviously going over the results from this weekend. You know, there's only one place to start really. The big game of the weekend, Liverpool facing Tottenham, you know, both teams going for that top 4 spot. Well, to be fair, before the game, Tottenham Hotspur were going for a Premier League title. But you know, you put in a performance like this, you know, you don't deserve to win anything. But yeah, let's go into the game itself. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a draw. I was thinking 1-0 perhaps, maybe a 2-1, someone's going to nick it. It's going to be a cagey game. Both teams like to get in each other's faces, you know, pressing high. You know, but you know, Tottenham Hotspur had other ideas. They thought, you know what? Let's go and not get off the team bus, boys. Let's just not turn up whatsoever and just like roll over. They didn't even roll over. It was worse than rolling over. Like if they'd rolled over, they at least would have had a bit of fight. It was absolutely pathetic by Spurs. What the hell was that? You're not trying to win the league and you're playing like that. That's actually embarrassing. You know, I'm getting wound up about it because I hate Liverpool that much and I wanted them to drop points. You know, and also what I want to add is the only time Manchester United could come out of this 6th spot was if Spurs drew. They just had to draw. You just had to draw. No, just even a draw and we would have been 5th. But no, you've got to flipping go and get battered. And then it's the same old we're in 6 jokes. But let's talk about that one Mane team. Oh God, I was taking the mick out of him last week slightly, wasn't I? And he just had to go and prove me wrong and score a couple of goals, a piece of... Yeah, first half, Mane literally ripped them a new one. And I'm going to say Mane and not Liverpool because it was just Mane doing it. There was no one else doing anything really in particular. They had a couple of the chances here and there, but most of the chances fell to Mane. And he could have had a hat-trick quite easily. But first things first, Ben Davies, what are you doing, lads? That first goal, oh my God, he absolutely violated him for pace. Oh my God, Ben Davies just looked like he doesn't belong in the Premier League the way he played in that first half in particular. But you know what? He plays for Spurs, so please continue to play him, Poch, please. But yeah, if he's putting in performance like that, I definitely think he deserves to play for Spurs. He's up on that level. But yeah, Mane ripped him a new one, violated the whole team. The only person, funny enough, who actually turned up was Reece, something he doesn't do in big games often. You know, that Man City performance, fantastic. But no, Lloris literally kept them in the game. It could have quite comfortably been 3 or 4 nil at half time, and that would have been very embarrassing. It was already embarrassing enough that they were getting slapped 2-0 by such a poor Liverpool team, as in Liverpool have no form. I can't actually believe they've bottled that. Honest to God, it's unbelievable. But oh God, did Spurs even have any chances? Like seriously, there was that one chance in the second half that Dele Alli had. Apart from that, I can't think of anything. Where is Harry Kane, by the way, in these big games? Like, I hear people talking about Zlatan and whoever else, Costa, Aguero, like these big players, oh, they're not turning up or whatever. Even Ozil, I suppose, you're going to chuck in that bracket. But no one talks about Kane when he disappears. That man's disappeared for ages now. He'll score 2 goals against, like, flipping Stoke next week or something. And then people will be like, oh, Kane's sick. You got to turn up in the big games, mate. Apart from Arsenal, he's not done anything against anyone. But yeah, good win for Liverpool fans. Now they think they're back in the title race, which I just think is funny. And also, why the hell have you crawled out your caves? Like, seriously, you man haven't spoke since, what, 2016 ended? Like, and all of a sudden, I see, like, Twitter blowing up with Liverpool fans I didn't know existed. But, you know, you gotta support your team when they win, but not when they lose, obviously. And the Liverpool philosophy there for you. Speaking of flipping BS philosophy, let's talk about Arsenal Football Club. And that Sanchez was there to give them a handy victory. You know, excuse the flipping shit pun, but what the hell? How did the linesman not see this? Mate, you're looking directly at it. You see Sanchez handball it in, and then at half time, you have the audacity to say, oh, I really apologise, boys. We made a mistake for that. What the hell? Who does that? Like, why would you give it in the first place? But fair play to Arsenal. They needed the 3 points desperately. They've been piss poor recently. And, you know, they got the 3 points in the end. You know, they'd say these are the kind of games you need to win if you're going to win the title. It's just funny Arsenal fans actually think they're coming the title still, which I just don't understand how you even have that sort of logic. It's just that one week it's Wenger out, 1 week it's Wenger in. Like, I'm assuming it's Wenger in this week because, you know, you won, didn't you? you know, those loyal fans, you know, we love it. We love those Gooners. But yeah, no, overall Arsenal, you know, it was a shaky performance. Let's be honest, it wasn't vintage Arsenal. But like I said, they had to get the win. They paid the ref off as well, which always helps. You know, it's one of them things. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gibbs should have been red carded as well. And then the funniest thing is the fact that they get a penalty for a handball at the end just to rub salt in the wounds of Hull. You know, another good win for Arsenal and nearest competitors, but lucky, but it's going to run out. You know, at the end of the day, Liverpool playing Arsenal very soon. I think it's after this Leicester game. And one of them's going to drop points, so we're going to be there in and around, you know, so we just got to do what we got to do. But moving on to Chelsea game. So yeah, Chelsea giving Arsenal and Liverpool fans in particular a glimmer of hope of thinking somehow they can still win the league. I don't know how. They drew 1-1 to Burnley. Fair play to Sean Dyche, who now thinks he's the best manager in the world, talking about how you play against Chelsea. Calm down, Sean Dyche. You know, it was a good performance, but it was a one-off, mate. But yeah, quality from Burnley. What a free kick. What a free kick. Oh, was it Brady? I forgot his name. Shocking. But yeah, what a free kick. Top bins. You know, one of them things that you just can't save. Courtois had no chance. But overall, decent performance by Burnley, to be honest. I think they should have won the game, which is quite funny. Especially when Chelsea scored so early in the game when Pedro got that goal. Really simple. Moses just lays it off. Beautiful touch by Pedro. Inside, pings into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0 after what? Was it like 16 minutes or something stupid like that? It was 1-0, and oh my god, I thought it was going to be 5-0, but fair play to Burnley. They're stuck in there. They got a very positive result for them. Their home form seems to be fantastic. Only if they could get that away form going, they might be challenging for the title like Arsenal, Liverpool, or those bottle job teams over there. But no, overall, fantastic performance from Burnley. They should have won the game, really, to be honest. But, you know, fair play to Chelsea. They're stuck in there. They got a point. They're going to win the league, let's be honest. But the team that is closest to Chelsea at the moment, Manchester City. Ever since I've flipping slag Pep up, he's actually started to win games. But with the funniest thing about this game is that Jesus guy actually got injured, and Aguero got subbed on. So even when Pep doesn't want Aguero to play, he somehow comes on. And to be honest with you, it's not a bad substitute to have, is it? Let's be honest. Man City in the first half again dominated the game. You know, they have had numerous opportunities to score. Sterling obviously hit the post, a couple of ricochets in off the post. You know, there was a lot of opportunities for Man City in the first half in particular to score. And it's another random goal, just a random bounce. And Sterling's there, done something he hasn't done in a while, put the ball in the flipping net. You know, fair play to Sterling. He had a fantastic performance. I can't really slag him off too much this game. But yeah, it was a decent game for them. And then Sterling in the second half goes past his man, plays the ball inside, and it's that man Aguero, you know, proving his haters wrong, in particular Pep Guardiola. Oh no, it's an own goal. Unlucky Aguero, mate. No, but fair play to him. He was in the right position at the right time. And if Aguero's not there, let's be honest, it's not a goal, regardless. So, you know, Aguero had a decent game, but in the second half, I just felt like Bournemouth deserved at least a draw. They had so many chances to score, and I don't even understand how they didn't score. If it was against Man United, they would have scored obviously 2 or 3, but it was just one of them things, wasn't it? But yeah, let's move on to my team, which is Manchester United, if you do not know. Fantastic win from us. You know, I have done a video on this, like I always say in these Premier League roundups. Feel free to check that out. It's a picture of one, the special one, should I say. Yeah, so fantastic win, 2-0. So I don't really want to go into too much depth because I have in that previous video. But what I do want to say is a lot of teams are still like Manchester United in 6th, Manchester United in 6th, whatever. Boys, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, mate. And we're right there, you know, coming up to the final couple of laps, and we're about to overtake half of you, mans. You know, minus Chelsea, obviously, because we ain't catching them. Let's be honest. We're not deluded like Arsenal Liverpool fans who are like, oh, did Chelsea drop points? We might be able to win the league. Shut up. You ain't winning nothing, mate. You ain't going to win a trophy. Neither of you winning trophies. I said it here. You can refer to this video. Neither of you are winning any trophies this season, yeah? In fact, Liverpool can't win anything anyway because they're out of everything, that nice 16-day break. But yeah, coming back to Man United, yes, we might be in 6th, but we are playing, you know, we're playing so much better than we did last season in particular. We can see the momentum building. We're getting closer, 1 point off Liverpool. The Scouse, pieces of you know, you can finish the sentence however you want. And 2 points off second. Well, I suppose Man City won, so I'm not sure. I think that might go to 5 points of second. However, you know, Spurs seem like they're dropping points now. I said in my last video, Spurs don't have they have a goal drought at the moment. No one seems to be scoring from them. Kane's going through a bad patch of form at the moment. So they're struggling for goals. Yeah, so Spurs seem to be struggling. Liverpool and Arsenal, like I mentioned earlier, are playing each other very soon. So I'm not too worried about them. One of them's going to have to drop points. Man City have a couple of easy games coming up. But then I think it's in March, maybe April time. They do have you know, 3 of the top 4 in a row. So, you know, at the end of the day, we have got a nice run. The next couple of games aren't particularly hard on paper, but obviously we know the games aren't won on paper. But what I will say is, as long as we do our own job and win the games, you know, whatever happens will happen. And I do think, you know, after our next game, you know, unlike Liverpool, we haven't got a game because, you know, we're actually in the final. Unlucky boys. But yeah, in the next couple of games, I'm expecting us to you know, overtake Liverpool or Arsenal. One of them is going to drop points, let's be honest. The bottle jobs. But yeah, overall, very happy with our performance. Could have been 5. I'm a bit good it wasn't more goals. But yeah, Mkhitaryan, Mata and Martial ripping the team a new one. But yeah, happy days. And also what I want to touch on is this notion about Rashford rejecting his contract. Who makes up this BS? Like, why? First of all, why is Rashford going to reject a contract when he's just signed a contract? Was it like 5 months ago or something stupid like that? I don't understand who's making this stuff up. Herrera Mata obviously is still in the last year of the contract. I believe they're going to get a new contract. Let's be honest, Mata was pivotal in that victory. And Herrera, most underrated player in the Premier League for me. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Man United fan. It's because our players aren't even rated. I'm seeing so many Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, that's what I was going to say. Fans talking shit about Man United being in 6th, but you mans ain't going to win any trophies this year. And also, you mans are going to drop out. One of you 2 or 2 of you 3 are going to drop out. So, enjoy it while it lasts. We're up your ass. And, you know, let's talk about the bottle jobs of the week. There's only one bottle job of the week. There's only one team that lost. Spurs, the team that didn't get off the bus, mate. If you're any Spurs fans out there watching this video, which, you know, I pretty much doubt because you don't exist, unless you actually win games, which, you know, seems to be a recurring theme from Liverpool, Arsenal, and Spurs. Yeah, next time try to get off the bus before you think you're going to win the title, boys. That'll actually help. But yeah, it's been your boy Usman. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. I will be uploading my preview for the Saint Etienne game tomorrow. Yeah, so keep an eye on that. And also what I like to say is, good luck to Spurs in Champions League. Have a nice...